Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome to PNP. It's your boy Rashad, one half of PNP. And today, we got another draft profile video for y'all. And this time, we got Evan Neal, left tackle, out of Alabama. All right. Now, before we get into this, man, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, get these comments. Let me know what's good. Now, let me tell y'all something. My subscribers on YouTube have completely stopped, and they're starting to go down a little bit. And I noticed that some people are not getting notifications of when I publish videos or when I go live. I'm not sure what YouTube is doing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're trying to hold us back or doing some sort of purge. I don't know what's up. At the end of the day, we gotta fight back, all right? We gotta fight it back. So if you're watching this, man, please hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. And if you go on Newsbreak, download the Newsbreak app. It's in the description box. That helps us out a lot too. So download that app. Follow us on Newsbreak. We're trying to get to 300 followers on Newsbreak. So please do that. It'll help the channel out tremendously. And if you want to help the channel out even further, go to manscaped.com. Use the code PNP and get 20% off plus free shipping. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, man. Evan Neal. Man, listen, 6'7", 360-pound left tackle. He's just a massive human being, okay? This guy is huge. And he's not just big, he is athletically gifted as well. Now, this guy last year posted an 83.7 PFF score. That's an overall grade. Okay, that combines the run blocking and the pass protection grade. 83.7, that is a very good grade. He's played right tackle last year. Obviously, that line last year was a problem, okay? You talking about Leatherwood, Deontay Brown, Landon Dickerson, all those guys. Those three guys right there are now in the NFL. That was a problem last year. Those guys were really good. Evan Neal played right tackle. Now that Leatherwood is gone, he is making that flip to left tackle. Now, he also played left guard. So he's played all across the line. Now, that one could look at that as a positive or a negative. Versatility is great. But if you're looking for a pure left tackle, we don't know if he could do that yet. And if you're watching this, man, I'm filming this before the season started. We're now in July when I'm posting this. Don't come back here at the end of the season and be like, yo, he was an elite left tackle. Bro, we don't know that yet as of filming this video. So just relax for a second. Now, going back to Evan Neal here. He's a physical lineman. Again, started his second season at right tackle. And then the year before that, he earned All-America honors as a freshman. This is crazy. He started, when you come to Alabama and you start as a freshman, you know something is crazy because them dudes be having to wait. All right, now he has 26 career starts, 13 at right tackle, 13 at left guard. Okay, last year 810 snaps. Listen to this: 810 snaps, 6 missed assignments, 3 penalties, only credited with 1.5 sacks, 4 quarterback hurries, and 3 pressures. I mean, that is elite protections. Mac Jones, you might never see that again, okay? That's why we're all kind of, on the fence with Mac Jones. He got some good qualities, but at the end of the day, he had a offensive line that just was a complete beast, okay? So Evan Neal was on it. He was a right tackle. So again, this dude is a monster. And now, can he duplicate that effort on the left side? Only time will tell, okay? Now let's jump into school history, okay? School history. It's been a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to tackles, per se, from Alabama. But the tackles, you got guys like Alex Leatherwood, who just got drafted last year. You got Andre Smith from in the past, Jedrick Wills in 2020. He was picked up by the Bengals, okay? DJ Fluker, a little bit of a mixed bag there. He jumped around the league. So Cam Robinson, Cyrus Kwanjo. It's just a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to the tackle position from Alabama. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're not so good. However, the guards is where Alabama is killing it right now. And center. So Landon Dickerson just got picked up by the Eagles, okay? You got guys like Evan Mathis. You go back to Carolina Panthers history where we picked up Evan Mathis. He ended up I don't know what happened with us, but he ended up being great with the Eagles, okay? So, again, Deontay Brown, the guy we just talked about him on being on last year's line for the Alabama Crimson Tide. He is now with the Carolina Panthers, a 6th-round pick. We'll see how he turns out. But Chance Warmack, Jonah Williams, I mean, these guys are really good from an interior perspective. So, again, we talked about his versatility. We talked about Evan Neal's versatility. he could flip inside and be a really, really darn good guard too. So again, if you're looking for a pure left tackle, i.e. the Carolina Panthers, we got to see if he can do it at full-time left tackle. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Let's jump into some strengths and weaknesses here. All right, strengths and weaknesses, man. Again, we talked about it. This guy being 6'7", 360 pounds. There's only one other guy like that in recent history, and that was Mekhi Becton. Mekhi Becton is a guy that I wasn't sold on him. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just it was partially due to the system that he was in. That Louisville system was a lot of running. It wasn't a pro style system per se. Alabama's a bit different. It's a pro style system. They know what's good. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see him play left tackle full time. Now, again, he's not just a 360-pound slob. This dude is athletic. He's got workout videos going around on Twitter. If you go check them joints out, man, this dude's doing some crazy things as a 360-pound cat. Okay, he is athletic. This dude is not just a 360-pound slob. So he's versatile. We talked about that. Can play all across the line. And again, he can move. So we'll take a look at that in the highlights. But as far as weaknesses go, again, switching sides, playing left or going from right tackle to left tackle, it could be challenging. Even our very own Taylor Moton has said, Taylor Moton, who just got paid by the Carolina Panthers, he said, man, I'm taking some snaps at left tackle, and it's difficult. I have to completely switch. My brain and my feet have to work together because I have to completely switch. Okay, everything has to switch in my brain. Now, I will say this. I did watch the spring game, and I cannot post the spring game highlights because I might get a copyright flag, okay? But I did watch the spring game for Evan Neal, and there were some issues with his feet. So if you go back and watch it, sometimes his feet get a little bit too close. You want to have him have that wide base, and you'll see that when he plays right tackle in these highlights. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Peep his feet run on the run play. Peep his feet, steady moving, and that's just tough on the run game. This is run blocking 101. He's just gonna drive you down the field, play to the whistle. So that was just showing you guys that. I think that's a very good run blocking set. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with his feet. And again, this is a smaller, a little bit probably quicker edge rusher. And this guy, listen, watch his feet. Look at his feet. His feet are moving. Good mirroring drill. Like when you go to the combine and you see him do the mirror drill, this is exactly what you want to look for. Just really good, and using his strength too, pushing him back, getting him off balance. Really good set by Evan Neal there. Here's another one. Good feet. He's not like a cinder. He doesn't have cinder block feet. His feet are still moving, and he's able to get in front of these smaller, quicker edge rushers, and he took him to the dirt. So this great blocking by Evan Neal here. Good hands. He's got long arms too. Look how long his arms are. Right here, look at this frame right here. I know it's but look at this arm. Look at his arms. Look how far his arms out, bro. That is great. That's what you want to see in your left tackle. Good arm strength right there, and long arms. Good usage. Here we go. Here's another run blocking play. I mean, you got to have your head on a swivel when Evan Neal's on the field, because this didn't turn out too pretty. Boom! Spin moved right into that joint. Okay, you got to have your head on a swivel when Evan Neal is on the field. You never want to spin move with Evan Neal. He just knocked him straight off his block. Okay, crazy. Good stuff here. Good stuff. And now you see this little pass right here. How he passed this blocker or this edge rusher off to the running back. He knew his running back was going to be there. Nice little pass off there, and then boom, get to that protection. That's great awareness and great blocking by Evan Neal. Okay, and this is a bonus clip. This is going back. We talked about Kayvon Thibodeau. I dropped a draft profile video for Kayvon Thibodeau a couple weeks ago. And this is Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal coming out of high school, okay? They're at some camp. I'm not familiar with what it is. But this is a camp where these guys were lined up one-on-one. And I want y'all, and we talked about how good athletically Kayvon Thibodeau was. And this is Evan Neal lining up as a left tackle. Like we said, he's lined up as a left tackle. And watch this rep here. Again, we know how strong Kayvon Thibodeau is. We know how quick he is, and Evan Neal is able to keep up with him. So that's just a great little bonus block by Kayvon Thibodeau. All right, so like I said, I was unable to get the spring game highlights just because I was going to get a copyright strike, and we don't want no problems. All right, so I'm not going to post the the video here. So go back and look at it. Again, you'll see some footwork issues he's got to clean up, but he's got a whole season to do it. That was spring game, just a little bit of practice, but he didn't give up any sacks, any pressures or anything like that, so it was all good. But if you're watching the film and you're looking at it objectively, you'll see some footwork issues there he needs to clean up. But at the end of the day, if your team is looking for a left tackle, Carolina Panthers, then this may be a guy that has to be on your radar. If he can come out and dominate like he did at right tackle, like he did at left guard, then he needs to be considered as a top tackle or the top offensive line prospect taken in the 2022 NFL draft. I'm excited to see. I got my eye on him. And this is a big human being, biggest dude since Mekhi Becton. And you can see what Mekhi Becton is doing for the Jets right now. I was a little bit of a non-believer in Mekhi Becton. Again, more so due to the system than his particular his individual skill set. But I'm looking at Evan Neal, and he has it all. His athletically, it's there. He's not a slob at 360. It's looking really good for Evan Neal, and I'm excited to see him play left tackle full time. All right. That being said, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Get in these comments, let me know what's good. Again, we need to get to 12,000 subscribers. Do your part, hit that subscribe button if you're watching. It helps the channel out tremendously. And also download the Newsbreak app and go follow us on Newsbreak. 300 subscribers or followers over there, all right? Manscaped, all that too. That being said, I'm out. Peace.